In today's episode, I'm going to make a farm which will function like clockwork. And I'm also going to make a kelp farm and an animal farm too. So this episode is going to be all about agriculture. So stay with me because this is going to be amazing. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new episode of All You Can Build, because if you can dream it, you can build it. Well, yes, you heard it right. In today's episode, I'm going to deal with agriculture and agriculture only. So I'm going to make a kelp farm. I'm going to make a huge farm for wheat, potatoes, maybe carrots. And I'm also going to make another farm for animals, right? Because I'm lacking of wool. I have a really small amount of wool on stock. So now I am going to change that. So, but let's go in the order. And at first I am going to make the kelp farm. For the kelp farm, I will need a mechanical harvester. I will need to have a cart assembler. I will need a minecart. I am just willing to try this thing out because, as you know, that in the wood farm I use that redstone contact gantry shaft method, but now I will try this cart assembler cart method. I think it's probably easier to do, but let's see if it works. I will need item vault, and I will use a chest as well, and a drawer for sure. Alright, so everything is done and in my inventory, and now I just have to make a space for it. Oh my god, it's gonna be a tough one, but I'm gonna try to do as good as it can be. Oh, I just found out that there is a huge octopus. It's not an octopus, it's a caiman? No, it's a calamari. Is that called, right? It's a giant squid actually, but isn't it the calamari? I'm always mixing it up with the caiman, but that's a reptile. Alright, it's just a random thought from me. Alright, now it's still water. Let's dig down here a bit. Alright, I'm gonna place down the rails. Alright, it is powered. And I'm gonna assemble the train here, like that. Or maybe here. I will have to check how it will work. I'm going to use this kind of log here and like this. It should be good. And if I plant these kelps down here, this should be more than okay. And now I only have to make the storage. Glue the interface to it together and it is done, I think. I think it is done. Let's see. Okay. Alright, now it should be okay. Yeah, it works. It works. It totally does. Oh no, the terrapin is going to be blasted. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's good. Oh, it was a bit more stressful than I thought it will be, but yeah, at least we are doing something, right? At least the process is done. Let's see if I grow it. Will it harvest, really? Sure. Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, so the kelp farm is done. For sure, I will build a really nice building around it. I'm thinking about maybe like a boat house, if you know what that is. That's like a small little shack next to the water, and there are boats in it. That's the first thing. And the second thing is I'm going to make an animal farm with cows, and those cows will produce milk. I will make a sheep farm, and so I will be finally able to solve the wool problem. And I will make a chicken farm where I am going to actually farm eggs. I don't know if I will have a good use of that, but for sure this is create, and we have to automate everything and we have to farm everything, so why not? Alright, so I have collected everything that I will need to make these small farms. For sure I will just do like these small compact farms to basically make the end product. So at first let's make the milk farm, which is actually made by Uncle Ranger, and shout out to Uncle Ranger. I will put his channel in the description. Check his milk farm out because he does amazing compact machines. So the main thing is that I have to place down a deployer, I have to place down pipe, I have to place down a mechanical pump, and I have to place down a drain. Like so. I will place a cogwheel here, and I will place the milk tank here with a simple water wheel and the bucket to the deployer, and I have to bring the cow along exactly like that. I'm sorry, little cow, but I had to do it. And now it started to be filled up with milk, so this is a pretty simple machine. Okay, let's move on. So the second thing will be the sheeps. I am going to have 3 places for the sheeps. I need deployers as well. And placing a belt here, placing funnels on the back of them, and placing a drawer here. Okay, I've placed down the water wheel, and it is also a pretty simple farm. I have to give these deployers shears, and make sure that you are filtering these deployers with the shears so the funnels will not drop it. And the only thing I have to do now is just bring some sheeps here, which I will do, but I don't want to bother you with this because yeah, it's going to be a little bit more complicated. But because there are no sheeps around, but yeah, I will do it anyway. And the last thing, which will be probably the easiest, is for the chicken. For the chickens, I will just simply make 3x3 hoppers and just collect all them into a drawer. So whenever they will lay an egg, the hoppers will collect it. Just like that. Yeah, it was almost 10 seconds, so not a big sweat. And now every animals are in place, and yeah, it looks pretty ugly right now. But for sure, as always, I will build a nice little barn for these guys and make this place a bit more friendly, because this looks like that the animals are just a part of the factory, and I hate to see it. So yeah, I will just make a really nice place for them, and for sure no animals are killed. And now it's time to deal with the farm. For that, I will make a little train system, underground train system, to make a tractor. So the tractor will be on the surface, and here will be the whole wheat farm and possibly potato farm as well. Alright, so the farm is done, technically. Well, not completely, but I mean, the whole thing is, the buildings are done, the tractor is done, so now I have to make it, and at the same time, I'm also going to plant these seeds. Well, the worst part is that I don't have too much potatoes and carrots, but I'm going to work on that for sure. And now I'm gonna plant the potato, the carrots, and the wheat seeds. I will just cut through the whole thing and just show you the finished product. Alright, so I've placed down everything that was possible to place down. I mean, the wheat, that one potato. Oh, and I forget the carrots. No, I actually placed down the carrots here as well. Alright, so the thing is that I've already set it up this as a train. I mean, the underground train. And it is already able to deploy items here. But now I have to place someone who will drive this tractor. And for that, I would like to make a conductor. Alright, so I'm just going to do it here because I don't want to set up a whole system just for this. So to make a conductor's hat, I have to place a wool on a saw and then place a precision mechanism and string on it. So let's see if it works. Alright, I have this. I'm gonna give this a precision mechanism. Okay, it works. And then give it a string. And now it's done. Alright, so to make the conductor, I have to place down an anthracite casing on top of this seat. Oh no, actually I have to disassemble the train first. And then place down this thing and just place the hat on top of this. And there we go, the conductor. Alright, let's assemble the train. And now I'm going to make the schedule. Well, at first it has to go to a station, which is going to be farm 2. It has to wait. I'm gonna set it to 0 seconds because I don't want it to wait anything. And then it can travel back to farm 1, and then it has to just loop a little bit. And it has to wait until the item cargo is is exactly 0. There we go. Give it to the conductor, and let's see. It also takes a dirt block with it. Alright. Never mind. Oh, it's too fast. Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, so the problem is solved. I just had to make sure that... So it's 2 bogies connecting to each other because I wanted to make it that when it turns, it doesn't turn as one contraption or one vehicle, but it turns like the tractor turns first and that harvester part turns secondly. For sure, I will make some dirt paths here and also here because I don't want to use it. But now it works. The most amazing part is that it works. And as you can see, it drops down the items here, but it moves. It does its job. It's slow. It goes slowly but surely, as you might say it. But it's good. Yeah, it's slow, pretty slow, but I think I would expect this from a steam machine to go as fast as it does. It does its job. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Look how everything is just moving. There is a lot of life in this world. There is the truck, here is the tractor, there is the windmill. Everything is just so alive, right? I'm playing only by myself, but I feel like I'm not alone because everything is alive. So everything is good and done. For sure, I will make these dirt path details here and there, but I won't like to bother you with it because, you know, it's just some detailing, and I will do it between episodes, or I will probably do it in a live stream. And to mention that, I would like to ask you to please follow me on Twitch. I will put down the link in the description because I will probably make a live stream next week or the week after or both weeks. And if it works out well, I will do Twitch streams more often because I would like to connect with you guys like in a live stream. So that's what I'm planning to do. I've actually done some live streams in my past and I actually enjoy them, but for sure I have to have a good company to have a really good live stream and to discuss a lot of things about creating in Minecraft. And I would like to show you another thing. So since I'm playing with modern Minecraft and my major mod is Create, and Create lets me make trains and train tracks, and I'm a train nerd, let's call it that way, and I'm a public transportation nerd, I had to do something already because I was actually craving this kind of thing. And to do that, I have made a Tram Yard. Yep, you heard it right. Alright, I have to wait until this truck passes. But I've made a Tram Yard and I would like to just show you because I think this is really amazing. I don't like to make compliments about my stuff, but I think this is pretty amazing, a good thing. At first, I would like to show you the first thing that you can see when you're entering the Tram Yard is this abandoned truck, or let's call it a truck which just fall apart. And as you can see, here is an engine holder. I don't know what's the accurate name for these things, but these are the things that are holding the engines, and this is the engine of this car. And as you can see, here are the tires as well. Here is another set of tires. Going forward, I have some decorations here, like dead end trains. These are some old train tracks which are not in use anymore. And here is the thing. Here are my trams, or actually call them cable cars, because I have copied the San Francisco cable cars to make these. So this is how it looks. I think it's not a big deal, but it has a vibe. It is the good old San Francisco cable car. And I have another one, but this is just a decoration more likely. Or maybe I will have separated lines in the future. I don't have anything just yet, but I will have probably two. I've made some decorations, toolboxes, some tables, carpenter tables. I've made some pipings, some machines, and I've made the garage doors and everything basically. I think I have done a good job. As I mentioned, I don't like to give compliments to myself, but I think this looks good. Here is a manhole. It's not really a manhole, but yeah, you can actually repair and do some mechanical stuff underneath the trams. And I know that there are buffers in Minecraft Steam and Rails, but those are too big for this workshop, and so I just made my own. And actually, I've made this tram. So this is basically a tram from Budapest, and I love these trams because these are so amazing. These are so resembling trams and old tram systems in Europe. They are really beautiful. You have to check European tram systems. They look amazingly beautiful. And this is just an Easter egg. This is actually not in use because, as you can see, the garage door is halfway down and it cannot come out. Oh, actually I had a headlight here, but it just went missing because you can see that it is peeking out underneath the garage door. And yeah, it basically works like this, and I think it's just amazing. I love it. This is my favorite part of Create Mod. I mean, to make trams. Oh, and another fun fact is that I want to make this tram system to go like this here, make a loop here, go down like this, like somewhere here. I don't know where it will end up, and just go down all the way here and just come out here. And this is actually the bottom side of the tram yard. So the trams will come out from the tunnel from underneath the tram yard, and they will go here or somewhere here. I don't know. I haven't made any stations just yet. So this is everything that I wanted for this episode. I hope you like this, and if you have any questions about everything or anything, just make sure that you are asking me. Oh, here's another nice decoration. Oh, I've just made these street lamps. I think they look really nice, although it's not connecting with the walls, but I think from far away these look amazing. Oh, and the raiders already here, just in time when I'm closing down this episode. So I would like to wish you all an amazing week and an amazing day, and I hope you see you in the next episode. Take care, everybody, and yeah, let's see you in the next one. Bye bye.